The Biggest Asshole, the series where you get to watch, you get to choose. There can only be one biggest asshole. Use the voting button in the top right corner of the screen and choose who will be today's biggest asshole. There can only be one, and you get to decide. And now your host, Mr. Klaus Kellerman.
To say, hey guys, it's Klaus. Welcome to another episode of The Biggest Asshole, the series where you get to watch multiple assholes, and we've got 5 of them for you today. Well, actually, there's more than 5, but we got 5 clips, and there's a voting button on the top right-hand corner of your screen there, little I, and you can vote on who will be today's biggest asshole. And let's start with this clip here that's sent in by Debug77 in his IS7. Boy, poor Debug. Feeling sorry for this guy already. His team tried to push the city here, and they haven't done very well, so he's very outnumbered, and he's decided to pull back into cover behind this rock because he's taken some hits, and he was with one other guy who you can tell now is the first contestant, the asshole, who is the map pinging asshole, Garnet13 in the T26E5, the Patriot. And he's platooned with another asshole, Jim Sim is, in the T25 Pilot. They're platooned. And the IS-7 has pulled back, but I mean, look, there's like 7 or 8 enemies in the city there, and he sees that he has people camping behind them on the A line. You see those guys there? There's a TD, there's a pilot, there's some guys there. So when you have people behind you, it's good to pull back and let the enemy drive in the open, right? So you can have support fire. But no. Garnet13, the first asshole contestant, and his platoon mate, Jim Sim is, do not think this is a good strategy. And Garnet, the first asshole contestant, has decided to start pinging the map and annoying everyone on his team. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this fucking asshole. For Christ's sakes, I hate it when you get players like this. Like what? He died, obviously, because he did not pull back because he's a mental case. And I mean, so now he's going to ping the map 500 times because he's dead, and he thinks that the IS-7 should have pushed into the city versus those 14 enemies, right? And try and fight by himself. Why would he do that? And now his teammate, Jim Sim is, the T25 pilot, has decided to shoot the IS-7. Because what is he doing back there? Like, if the IS-7 goes into the city, what the hell would you do back there in the pilot? The IS-7 is pulled back so the enemies can drive in the open so you can shoot them. And, you know, it's just a clusterfuck of assholes. And now look, his own artillery, the FV-3805, Sniz gas from the UPEU clan, is going to get in on this asshole action here. And because this is one big clusterfuck of assholes. And whatever. You know, it's just, anyway, Garnet13, the map pinging prick asshole. Is he today's biggest asshole? You guys get to decide. This next clip is sent in by El Drone Zone in the Louvre. And he's playing this game, and there's an asshole on his team. We're going to meet him right away. There he is in the bat chat. His name is Masta23 in the bat chat 25T. He's just driven past there. And the Masta23 is so furious of the way this game is going that he's decided to drive back here and start trolling the TD that's sitting in cover trying to provide support fire for his team. And he's trying to flip, and he's flipping him over. Look at this, the physics in this game, I tell you. He's trolled the STRV because I guess this bat chat is so furious that these guys are camping. He wants them to push into the open ground there so they can get shot by all those enemies. You see them in the northwest corner there that are all in hull down positions. He wants his teammates to drive forward there so they can die in the open on that green base instead of defending the green base, which is what they're supposed to do in this defense mode game. He does not want them to defend. He wants them to drive forward and be killed by the enemy. So he has trolled the STRV, and now he's waited in the bush, and he's furious again. He still can't handle it. He's going to go troll the STRV again. Look at this. He's pushing him up the ass, and He does not want this TD to be defending the base. Even though as the timer counts down, the enemies will have to come towards the base to win the game. They will have to come in cap, and the STRV is in a perfect spot to shoot them as they come to cap. But this Bat Chat is so outraged, so disgusted, so furious that his teammates are defending during this defend mode game, that he's decided that he's just going to be a fucking asshole the whole game. And look at this, he's pushing the STRV, he's giving it to him from behind there, and he's just locked on and ramming him from behind because, you know, he's a fast French tank that can go and spot or run around the map all over the place and do whatever he wants. But no, he wants to just sit here and troll this TD. But now our hero here, El Dronzon, in the Louvre, has decided that enough is enough. Get the fuck out of here, you useless asshole. Why the hell do we have to have an asshole like you on our team? And the Bat Chat now has decided to keep trolling the STRV because, you know, he's an unrelenting, pathetic, useless asshole. Like, well, what does he want? It's a defend mode. They're in defense. They're in defensible positions. They've been shooting the enemies here. I mean, our guys are getting shots on the enemy. What does the Bat Chat want them to do? But why doesn't he type in chat, hey guys, I think it would be a better idea if you move to K3. You know, maybe provide some constructive type of instruction. No. He does not want to provide any constructive instruction. He just wants to be a fucking asshole. And somehow, I mean, because this is defense mode, they could still win this game because the enemies, they have to either capture the base or kill everyone. And look at this. I mean, El Dronzon is still getting shots. The STRV is actually still getting shots at the enemy when the enemy shows up and moves into the open. And there, they've killed another one. Oh, and one of their teammates is dead. And after they kill an enemy, the Bat Chat goes back to being an asshole. It's like he's just seen them kill one of the enemies, and now our Lurver has had enough and shot him up the ass. Like, what the hell? And the STRV is starting to get fed up now. He's turned around. Is the Lurver going to shoot him up the ass again? Come on. Oh, he's got his finger on the trigger. I would have pulled it already. El Dronzon, come on. Is he going to shoot him up the ass? Shoot him up the ass again? One more shot. You can shoot a guy twice and not turn blue. You can do it, buddy. Come on. He's an asshole. He just tracked him. He aimed for the tracks. He's tracked them. But what do you do when you get an asshole like this on your... Oh, look at this. The STRV has finally shot him. The STRV has had enough. He shot him. Come on. Come on, Lowy. Lova. Shoot him again. No, he's not. He's going to concentrate on the enemies that are approaching from the south. Now let's watch these guys. What happens here? The Bat Chat is going to continue. I mean, there's guys he could go flank in the south, right? He's a fast tank with an autoloader. No, he's been an asshole the whole game, and now the STRV has killed him, and the STRV has turned blue and been banned. Because that's what happens when you shoot an asshole in this game. The guy that gets trolled gets banned, and the asshole gets to laugh and go do it again next game. Is Masta23 the Bat Chat the biggest asshole today? You guys get to decide. Avenger CZR from the QAP clan has sent this clip in. He's driving the M8A1. And he is in another defense game. It's attack-defend time. The enemy has to attack, and he has to defend. So he's taken up a position here in his TD to shoot the enemies as they come to attack. And there is an asshole on his team. There is a low-tier asshole, Bartek2982, in the Covenator, who is very annoyed that this particular TD is waiting for the enemies to show up. He's furious that he's aiming towards the enemy and going to take shots, and he has decided that he is going to be an asshole and push him and flip him on his side, because the Covenator, driven by Bartek2982, is an asshole. And he's decided that it would be better to defend against the enemies by pushing his teammate on his side and using him as cover. Because this guy is an asshole, I guess. That's what he is. And now he's mounting him on top. Oh, he almost flipped him over, and he's leaving him on his side. And something's going on here. He's decided, yeah, he's going to leave him on his side, and he is going to sit here and not defend. He's not defending. He's more interested. Oh, he's flipped him back over. He's decided to be a nice guy now. He's not interested in defending or winning the game. He's only interested in being an asshole. And, oh, no, maybe he's given up. Okay. They're set up for defense again. No. Uh-oh. Our Avenger CZR he's actually trying to play again. He's lining up again. He's going to get ready. He's going to try and defend. Oh, what's going on here? He's backed up into this Covenator guy. He's going to set up again and get ready to shoot. Okay, maybe this. Oh, no. The Covenator is going to give it to him up the ass again. If it worked one time, he's ready to do it again. Is he going to flip him again? Yes, he's going to flip him again upside down, and he's mounted him, and he's caused damage on himself. And is he going to let him die? No, he's going to flip him over. So he is the flipping pancake man asshole. It's like he's making pancakes and flipping them, you know. He's the flipper. Bartek 2982 in the Covenator. Is he today's biggest asshole? You guys get to decide. I mean, we could keep watching this, but yeah, it is fun to watch. You know, those the flipper. Let's call him the flipper. And it's a good thing the physics in this game is so sophisticated because it allows for these sorts of maneuvers, right? And oh, look, one of his teammates has come to help. One of his teammates has gone to flip the flipper. The flipper's going to be flipped. And is this guy going to help? His teammate is trying to flip the flipper, but is he going to go help the flip the flipper? There's just too much flipping going on here. Let's move on to the next one. All right, this is XIX Meister in the GW Tiger has sent this in. And as you will see from this clip, I'm not really sure who the asshole is. I think it was all started by Tiger 457. That's TYGR 457 in the T110E5. But I'm not really sure, and I think I need your guys' help on this one. Okay, so our hero in the GW Tiger is aiming, but immediately things go wrong, and it turns out that there's a T110E5 that's decided he wants to push the artillery and stop him from shooting. But it's not as simple as that, because when you look around, you notice that there is something strange happening in this game. And I think to the contestant for this one, I don't know, guys. I think we're just going to have to call it the clusterfuck of assholes. Because sometimes when you play this game, you really have no fucking clue what's going on. You know, you're trying to play, there's a red team and a green team, and the object is for the green team to kill the red team, and the red team to kill the green team, unless you're colorblind, and then it's a blue team and a purple team or something like that. But, you know, sometimes when you just watch these things, it's confusing, and, you know, you really don't know what's going on, and there's players that have reached Tier 10. Tier 10 in the T110E5, in the Mouse, you know, a guy in a Tiger 2 of Tier 8. And you watch them, and even if you watch this thing 6 or 7 times, it's hard to figure out what is going on in their minds and brains and what the fuck they're actually doing. Are they just creative geniuses that are not really sure about what's going on in the game and they're testing out things, or are they just having a bad day, or do they have mental problems, or are they just assholes? And you know, it's just, well, we're watching this, and I'm not really sure what the Mouse was doing. I'm not really sure what the T110E5 was doing. The Mouse has team killed someone, so he's -1. The T110E5 was an asshole right from the start. And now he's backing into his own artillery. Let's just call it the clusterfuck of assholes. In the voting options there, you get to vote. This one will be the clusterfuck. Might as well watch the end of it, because, like, have you ever seen a game like this? Maybe this Mouse was trying to get, you know, block damage using his armor and wanted to be an asshole all game, but you know, it's him versus 30 enemies now, and die, you useless asshole. I don't know. Whatever. All right, so let's watch Corpseman BD in the UD-03, and he's trying to shoot an Object 140, the Russian tank, so of course he will not be able to penetrate. as he shoots him over and over and over again, because he is a Russian tank, and nobody can penetrate a Russian tank, because that's how the game works. So he's trying to take shots here. And I notice on the team list that he is blue. His name is blue, but he's not blue in the game. So I don't think that has anything to do with it. And there is an asshole on his team. It seems like these Swedish TDs bring out the asshole in people. And there's a guy on his team, another STRV 103, Fury 117. Here he is. Fury 117 Jays. Jais. And he's in another Swedish TD. And I guess he thinks that maybe that is his bush, and that Corpseman was in the bush and shouldn't be in the bush because he wanted to be in the bush. But Corpseman is pretty upset at that, so he's gonna push him out of his bush and shoot him up the ass. Oh, so what the hell's going on? You got the two Swedish TDs. I mean, there's these Swedish TDs. I mean, the Swedes are such nice people, with their beautiful country and all the yodeling and the stuff they do over there, with the yodeling and all the furniture and those Allen keys with the 8-sided, wrenches that they invented, I think. It makes you wonder why the Swedish tanks in this game bring out so many assholes. A lot of the asshole videos are involve these Swedish TDs, and they should probably stick to yodeling, because yodeling's a lot more pleasant and fun. Why be an asshole when you can yodel instead?
Who was today's biggest asshole? You can vote using the voting button in the top right corner of the screen. Was it Garnet13, the map pinging asshole patriot? Or was it Masta23 in the bat chat, the rub you up the ass light tank asshole? Or was it the out-of-control clusterfuck group of assholes started by Tiger457 in the T110.5? Let's just call it the clusterfuck. Or was it either of the Swedish TDs, those guys that should have stuck to yodeling? You get to choose, you get to pick, you get to vote. There can only be one biggest asshole.